Hello there, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to the Persona 5 calendar run. It is November the 23rd. It is Wednesday. It is a day off. And so now we're going to try a second attempt at trying to figure out what the hell is Shido's last keyword to be able to access his palace. Now, frankly, it's a bit of a mystery to me, too. Usually with these kinds of things, us as the audience already know some things ahead of time. But ever since the flashback ended and we're now living in the present, everything's been kind of a mystery to us. So I don't know what the keyword is or nothing, and we're still trying to figure that out. Although even then I still feel like we've been doing it in kind of the stupidest way possible. It's like, look, there is a man with a walkie-talkie at close proximity to us. Clearly we have been had. Let's get out of here. Let's just I don't know. It's just very panicky, very paranoid, you know, which kind of makes me wonder why the fuck they went outside in broad daylight to do this shit. In all of us as a group, you know? Why can't we all just go there at different times and try to come up with a keyword? It's just, I don't know. They're not going about it in the smartest way. But anyway, we have some more social link people calling us up on the phone, texting us. It's usually just girlfriends being worried about us. Yesterday was Kawakami, and now we got Takami saying, "As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. I'm still alive. Stop making me worried." I mean, honestly, we should probably text them, you know? Why the fuck do we have to wait days after the suicide got announced to have them text us? Like, if we really are like rank 10 social link, we should be considerate enough to like immediately email them and be like, "Hey, I'm okay, don't fucking tell anyone about this. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need any medicine. Thank you." It's nothing but the Phantom Thieves on TV. I thought it was nothing but Shido on TV. Oh, that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish eating before everyone shows up. You need the curry to give yourself the brain power to figure out how to come up with the keyword. It's almost time for our meeting. I wonder if anybody has figured out the keyword. Nah, we probably would have been in the palace already. When is the time limit? I think it's like Christmas, like 24, 23rd, 24. It's like right.
Last one. Diamond mine.
Oh, even Nishima's there.
No good.
Really, we've been here for like 5 hours, just throwing random words at this phone.
How many do we miss?
I mean, wouldn't Nishima know? I mean, she was, you know, with the SIU director and all that shit, you know. I mean, her, more than anybody, should be able to just walk into the diet building and just figure shit out.
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
A barrier of what? Magic? What are you talking about?
Right?
Yeah? His cool fantasies are getting realized.
That's not something to be excited about.
Waku waku janai.
We know all the way up to diet building too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Now, she's barely learning this shit. I wonder, is she gonna go into the Metaverse with us too?
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
And maybe we'll find something?
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi.
Mr. Murderer is there.
Him and his stupid composed face.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like there are memes that can be made out of Akechi and his different faces, you know? It's like, before drugs, and this is normal face, and then like after drugs, is like just him at a different angle, like, you know, like, what was his face? Like, first is like him, like, "Oh yes, I am Akechi," and then, I'm going to kill you now. Like, it's like him looking up and then like slightly down. You know, kind of like that. Or like you versus the guy he told you not to worry about. She tells you not to worry about.
So, Akechi-san,
Arr.
is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
Oh yes, it was all part of my plan.
I truly apologize for causing such a stir.
This motherfucker, does he seriously just want fame? Like, he says that he hates humans so much, and yet he wants, like, the adoration of all of those people that he hates.
Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak.
A lot of courage to oppose them. Like, you know that is a fucking act.
I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Oh, they were so mean. Oh, sending me mean tweets.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand.
I mean, it just makes it even more satisfying, even more delicious, knowing that we are the ones that fucked him over rather than him fucking us over.
That that's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you?
Romance. You're such a fucking prissy kid, fucking little bitch. Like you, oh my god, I hate you. I'm sure there's a word for what I'm sure there's like one word that I can use to like perfectly describe you, but I don't know it. It's just, you're just a pussy. You're so like effeminate in the wrong way. You know, like even gay people will want to be like, no, I do not associate myself with him at all. Other than the fact that he kills people, he's just like, we're just not like that.
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
Well, because that was his plan all along.
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
And somebody forced me to fucking buy this Akechi hat. It's like the goofy hat from like Disneyland, but it's like Akechi's face on it with like gopher teeth. They even made me buy this Akechi t-shirt. It's everywhere. It's spreading like a virus.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
We shouldn't be looking for, like... that doesn't matter to us anymore. Please stop bringing in the whole popularity thing again. Like, don't call it a comeback. Now I'm just thinking of, like, Akechi toothbrush. And Akechi 3DS theme. Akechi dildos, Akechi vibrator, Akechi ceiling lamp,
Phantom
Akechi hula hoop,
Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
Akechi coffee beans, little coffee beans with Akechi's face on it,
They're manipulating information using the media.
Akechi Windows computer,
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Akechi sexy calendar 2018,
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Akechi Goro virtual reality headset,
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
Akechi Tylenol, Akechi oranges.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Akechi iPhone covers,
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
Akechi lunchbox. Okay, I'm done with that. Okay, so wait, did you just say to go and see Shido directly?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
Why can't we just get Nijima to do it?
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
We're just kids, what can we do?
Well, we do have an adult with us.
An adult, not of the shitty kind, an ex-shitty adult.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Why? Nobody suspects you of anything. You're a lawyer.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
Oh my god.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning.
I mean, this is like the 4th time that we hear people yelling outside, isn't it? That voice, Kono Koe wa. Oh my god.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
I think we don't need to go out of our way to confront him. I think he came to us.
Yeah, he did!
Let's go outside. Oh, my memories! Damn brat, I'll sue. Yeah, you fucking cut me off at the elevator. That's the thing that's gonna trigger the memory. Fuck. I had a good time at the buffet. You just had to be a dick. Sound like the same voice I heard back then. Really? Like, you had to, like, hear it live before it fucking dawned on you, even after hearing it so many times on the fucking television? Like, seriously. You know, I know it was a terrible event, but it didn't really happen all that long ago. It was less than a year ago, and you can't remember this motherfucker's face?
Man, talk about being lucky. We can go check him out without an appointment now.
Alright, you guys go outside. I'm not going out there. Alright, Anna and Yusuke are inside. They said, no, fuck that. We're staying in here. Let's see what those guys can figure out. So Haru and Ryuji are going out. Oh, okay,
Ran
well,
off toward the station.
we're back into stealth mode now. Ryuji ran out towards the station.
Wait, hurry! By the way, did something happen?
It triggered my memories of things that I should already know about, but you know.
Didn't seem well a moment ago.
I guess the drugs are still taking a toll on me. You know, after you go drugs, you just can't go back, right? You just want more of it. Maybe it's a withdrawal effect. What up? Why do I listen in on the conversation that my friends are having? I'm like hiding to be like, oh, they must not see me. Ryuji doesn't try anything. We'll stand up too much if we all go together. Yeah, not like yesterday. We were totally fine yesterday. Please investigate on your own, Jorge. He is the one behind the death of Haru's father. So check it out. I'll just wait here because, you know, people. I don't like them. Alright, so Ryuji and Haru went out there. Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society. Such a disgraceful past must be discarded. Here, in this country, where the crime rate is the lowest it's been in a long while. Hence why we have fucking vending machines everywhere, because we're not worried about people vandalizing them. Sure, let me just throw you my narrative that this world is going to shit, even though it kind of, sort of isn't in the large scale. That when the thing that we have to worry about the most is natural disasters like earthquakes. You know, they could be worse. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope. Shido? Is it that Shido? He's here. Where is he? I need him to kiss my baby and sign my boobs. This is amazing. Let's go check it out. I want him to sign my ass. Okay. Oh my god, I can't do 5 steps without being interrupted by the son of a bitch. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly why we're trying to stop you. Our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury and badass Nintendo games. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world. I mean, first you gotta get a lot of your social norms in check before you start to claim that. As soon as your fucking work conditions become just a little tiny bit better, maybe it'll go up in the ranks. Is that guy Shido? That's right, he's a strong, admirable man. Even more than Dad? Well, I guess, yeah, I'd say so. He's a wonderful person. Your mother should be marrying Shido, not me. So the guy said Yongan-Jaya Station. He didn't say just Yongan-Jaya in general, so we gotta go over to the train station. I wonder, what has he got going on? Is he, like, standing on a soapbox just like Yoshida? Nope. You know, you are at the perfect spot for somebody to just fucking snipe you. It's not that difficult to, you know, conceal a silenced pistol. Well, you're in Japan, that's super illegal, but, like, I guess if you're in America, somebody can just go to a Walmart, fucking buy a gun, and then just go ham. You would face some horrendous consequences for causing a massacre, but hey, at the very least, you stop Shido, right? You can probably buy a fucking Kinder Egg here in Japan. Not like in America. In America, Kinder Eggs are illegal. Ironically.
Is that the guy?
Nobody will recognize me in this getup. I'm not wearing the same shirt that I wear all the time.
You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Are you just gonna run over there and be like, hey, what do you think of the diet?
Wait.
Maybe we can get a flashback. Get that time where he said, the police are my bitches, and be like, oh, dog park. It's just like dogs everywhere in the palace.
Hey, yo, Shido-san.
Oh my god, you're fucking going ham. Is he gonna remember us? I mean, we met before in the elevator over in the buffet place.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
My god, Ryuji, you got some fucking balls.
He's a busy man.
Yeah, so am I, bitch. What's the difference?
What the hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
No, you said the B word.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before.
Yes!
At the elevators.
Yes, you call him an asshole. You're that asshole from the elevator. I love that he remembers that.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
Yeah, just because you're older than us?
What are you talking about?
Nah, of course they don't remember. Why are we walking towards it? Look, if Ryuji gets fucked over, that's fine. That's his problem. And give him props for having the balls to talking to Shido directly. But we, along with the cat, shouldn't be... The cat that they know about, we shouldn't be fucking walking over. No, just leave him. Leave him. He's dead. He's gone. We'll accept a sacrifice and then just fight for him later.
Come on, stop.
Oh, great. Bring the Okumura lady here. Yeah, that ought to make things a lot better.
But these guys...
Just let him talk. Fuck.
Hey, kid.
Oh, is he gonna show his true colors now that the public aren't listening?
You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
We already know what happens. You send your fucking lackey Akechi to snipe people. That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
Dude, does like Atlas think that we still haven't figured it out? Like, why, like from the moment that this fucking guy showed up at the hotel, like I got chills down my spine and said, this is the guy. But like still, they're still acting like, who could it be? Like just, no, he's obviously the guy. Like, I don't know why they keep like, you know, churning this out. Why can't it from the first flashback be like, this is the guy? I feel like it's taking too fucking long for the fucking guy to realize that he's the guy that suits you. He is drunk, man. I mean, without those glasses, I mean, he could be anybody. This man. There's no mistake. He's the man as the one from before.
What are you looking at?
He's gonna recognize us immediately. With our perfect disguise. I mean, nobody can recognize us.
This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
And they're gone.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before?
Yep.
The same guy? For real? Seriously?
Would I be joking at a time like this? I'm in a fucking hoodie waiting to not get caught for people to like realize that I'm not actually dead. Why would I be joking now?
You're sure, aren't you?
I had like 7 flashbacks. Can't be wrong.
Shido's the one who ruined your life.
I mean, not really. I got to meet all these guys. And I got a badass fucking Phantom Thief hobby. So, it's not all bad. But, yeah, basically.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
You know, we're really gonna have to start changing hearts for money. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to make a living out of this. It's like, we should take the fan site and be like, well, you know, we have a pay what you want policy, you know, to be able to, you know, you wanna have this guy's heartbeat changed? Well, send a request, pay what you want, you know, Patreon style, and we'll do it, you know, because we're gonna have to pay the bills eventually, man. We're high school students, Sakura-san is taking care of us, but like, dude, we can't just do this for free forever. We're gonna need a job after this.
Let's get going, okay?
Yeah, we don't want to draw too much attention. Okumura, owner of all of Okumura Foods. Famous girl whose dad just recently died, so you're gonna be even more under scrutiny. I'm not surprised that people just don't turn around to look at us all the time.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
I mean, he didn't really set me up. I mean, he abused his power to just, like, get away with, you know, almost rape.
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Some really fucked up fate. It's definitely him. I want to know myself. It's definitely him.
Talk about a destined connection.
Yeah, like Batman and Joker will never be apart.
Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Everything is coming together. And this also connects to Futaba and her mom.
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future?
Yeah, because he has the power. He said, the police are my bitches. Watch how I run this country. Like, he just thinks that he's all powerful. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned.
He literally just said, don't mention my name.
Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
Which is why she didn't defend us.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Children are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
That's a politician for you.
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
I'm inside the house. I shouldn't be hidden.
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult.
Especially when that person is supposedly dead. You know, you can't really change it, especially when that person shouldn't be alive right now.
It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world.
Does he seriously just want power?
He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
Can we get like some sort of help with the keyword by talking about this?
I assume the keyword for what he believes the Diet building is will be despicable too.
Like what? Toy box?
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Me! Just say Shido again. Like, Shido, Diet building, Shido. Bah. Warp zone!
Needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Okay. I really wonder what Shido's treasure is, you know? It would really blow me back if it was like something actually like super emotional, you know? Like a plate of ratatouille, you know? And just like a flashback of him getting hurt on his bike and then like Shido's mom like treating him with a lot of care and like, oh, you know? It's like, how the hell did he turn into such a bad guy?
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
I just visualized like the wobbly like, you know, thing for the treasure, like the immaterial is like, I wonder what it's gonna turn into, and it's just like a wig, like a big afro. The shadow's gonna be like, my hair! You're all gonna pay for this. His treasure was his hair, and he lost it. If I can't have my hair, nobody will. And so that's why he goes and kills people with, you know, with a catchy. Goes and kills people that have hair. The guy behind everything turned out to be your archenemy. What an oddly poetic twist. I mean, yeah, technically my archenemy, but it's not like we know anything about him. If we had seen him a little bit more consistently, maybe I'd feel a little bit more passionate about this, but as far as I'm concerned, he's just another asshole that we have to take down, just like everybody else. I felt a lot more strongly about Kamoshida than I did about Shido, honestly. You know? At least we got to see Kamoshida consistently do bad shit in real time in front of us. And continue to do more bad shit to the point that somebody in our school wanted to kill herself. You know? But with Shido, like, it's just vague, nebulous, I want power government shit, you know? And because we're teenagers and we don't give a shit about the government and politics, then, like, we can't really feel, you know, super passionate about it. Rather than with Kamoshida, where, like, it's in school, is within our circles, it happens, shit happens to us directly, and, like, to the point that Ryuji is like, hate doesn't even begin to cover it. Everything is that asshole's fault, you know? Like, that's passion. But with Shido, it's just like, well, he's a piece of shit, let's change him. Like, you know? I feel like if, like, every month that we do something, we saw a little bit of Shido, even, like, maybe not the characters, but just like how we saw the SIU director every single fucking story arc. Like, we should just see Shido instead. Or, like, you know, see Shido, like, phoning the SIU director and be like, do this, and be like, alright, cool. You know, make it overwhelmingly clear that the SIU director is Shido's lackey, rather than having the SIU director for like 80% of the fucking game, and then just have him randomly die and be like, no, this is the villain now. It's like fucking like Dark Knight Rises. You know how like Bane was the villain for like the vast majority of the movie, and then he just got relegated to like this super silent, lackey, fucking, like subservient person to this other random ass lady that no one gave a fuck about? And, like, she became the villain for the last 15 minutes. And that's what I feel is happening now with Shido. Like, the villain here, even though he's the guy that we should be angry at the most, the guy that cost everything from the very beginning, you'd think I'd be super pissed off at him, but not really, because we don't know anything about him. He's just another dickhead. And we've seen worse dickheads, you know, before. Like, Madarame is worse than Shido, because he plagiarizes work, he uses young people, and, like, fucking Yusuke's mother had a stroke, and he just left her there to die. And he didn't give a fuck about it at all. Like, we've seen people do worse shit. Like fucking Kaneshiro with the Mafia. Just like buying people out, threatening to expose people, just having hookers and bitches all around him and like shit. Like, we really haven't seen... We haven't seen Shido, like, do something. Other than, like, make phone calls and be like, hey, Akechi, go kill this guy for me. Like, I feel like... in demonstrating how bad people are, I feel like all of the other villains, Kamoshida, Madarame, Kaneshiro, all of those people have been shown in a much better way that those guys are bad business. But for Shido, it's just like, oh, he sued you. But I'm finding it a little difficult after all of that shit to, like, at the very end be like, oh, he's the guy that we should be pissed off at the most. Like, They could definitely do a better job at making Shido really look like the fucking villain. But they didn't. Instead, they showed the fucking old-ass SAU director and then, oh, he's dead now. If they just replaced one guy with another guy in all the cutscenes, it would have been a lot better. Oh yeah, those clothes. You stand out if everyone else is wearing their school uniforms. So maybe a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. I should wear my school uniform when I head out tomorrow. Okay. Something else gonna happen? There we go. The Diet Building. Seems like there'll be a higher voter turnout at this election. It'll totally be an easy win for Shido-kun. And man, I guess on the bright side, more people are voting, right? Which is more than what I can say for America. Where, like, in this last, like, Donald Trump election, like, 100 million people voted. Which is, like, what was it? What was the number? Like, 62 million less people than the last voting election, where Obama won the second term. Like, that's sad. Where, like, millions and millions of people did not vote. And that could have easily have been the difference between, Trump winning or losing or whatever. For whatever that's worth, because people say that, oh man, Hillary would have been a lot worse. But hey, I'm not here to talk about politics. And even if I was talking about politics, I would never be so stupid as to have it just be two sides, Republic or Democrat, I would probably do my best to fucking vote independent and encourage people to vote independent, because as long as we still keep having this dumbass ping pong game of like left, right, left, right, left, right, nothing is ever going to be done, because they're all fucking corrupt bitches that just want their own power and they want to buy their 20th yacht with whatever money they get with all the power that they get. If you just vote for somebody totally different, you can tip the scales. And people say, oh, you're wasting your vote. I mean, there's always going to be a wasted vote if you never believe in them, It's like the only vote that you waste is when you don't vote. Not voting is a wasted vote. But if you vote for anybody and just stop with the bullshit of just having to be two sides and realize that there's like 5, 6, 7, even 15 sides, then the possibilities are much more vast. He's on track to become prime minister. I guess I should be on Shido's side. I'm on Shiho's side, not Shido's side. Fuck Shido.